Hello and welcome to episode 8. I came on and I realised because the world reset itself, all of this rubbish was still in this chest. So that was a kind of fun adventure that I just went on to find the entrance to this little cave. It's just on my shore on the way up to the volcano, which is pretty cool. Another thing volcano related that is pretty cool, now I'll go straight down here. Let me just... Cool. Oh, look at this. I've set up my wireless redstone to work to the volcano, which was pretty cool as well. So yeah, this room I decided exactly what I was going to do with it, but now I know exactly when I'm going to do it, I guess. I'm going to do it definitely today, in this episode. I really hate the interface on those. I do believe still you should shift click or control click or something with them. I just don't like how they work. But again, the first job is to get this solar power back working as well as it was. Because of course, if it isn't working very well, then it is very difficult to actually do anything. So let's see. Firstly, I'm going to teach moss cobblestone to this. No, it already knows it. That's fair enough. Then I'm going to put the wooden ties in the industrial, presuming it is an industrial item, because I actually have no idea. I'm going to put the crowbars in industrial, knowing exactly what they're for. It's kind of industrial. I would put it in that section. Those things in there, including the fourth boot disc, and at some point I'm going to have to learn how to use that, because otherwise when it comes down to me actually showing you guys, it will be kind of boring watching me sort of look at a wiki. Cool. Okay, so I promised you I'd be creating that second power item, and here it is, the black hole band. It takes 2 dark matter, 6 string, and an iron band. Now an iron band, reasonably easy to obtain, but firstly let's focus on this. So we've got that. Got the bucket that we need. I really shouldn't have used Mobius fuel then. Where is string? I will find it eventually, or maybe not, but I hope so. Blast. This thing is so confusing and time consuming for me. Let's see. That's 128, so let's go 64, 32, 16, string. I'm going to need 6 pieces of string. Okay, now to go and get seeds. It's fine, I'll put them in the farming chest. Now to go and get the black hole band other item for the black hole band, the iron band. And to do that, again, I wish you could just search items, it'd be so much easier. I need 8 of those, and to chuck that. There we go. Right, and I really should link to my... Do I have enough stuff for it? In fact, I might have one in a chest somewhere. Let me just go and look. Wireless receiver, cool. I have one. But do I have the end stuff that I need for the... I keep calling them belts and I don't know why. Missing 2 diamonds and an ender pearl, I thought. So, do I have that? Yep. 2 diamonds, ender pearl, easy. And I'll just chuck them in there. Of course it needs more than one ender pearl. In fact, where did I put the other ender pearl? I put it in there, so I'm going to swap it out into my rares chest. And none of the sounds are working today. I'm kind of confused as to why that's happening, but I'm not really that fussed. Okay, now if we can go and look at the things coming in. Should be pretty cool. I mean, it gives us something to do while we're waiting. So look at that. It's all filtering on through, and then it sends off the portal spawner back. Just turn that off. And actually, while I'm here, let's see if we can get. No, we can't get another one of those. But can we get? It's gone to crafting only. There, wireless receiver. No, we're missing loads of stuff. I'm not going to even bother then. I was going to set up another one sort of over here just so I can walk back to the base easier. But I guess I'll just leave that blue open there. And then I can hook up the orange down in the portal. And my cat is here, one sec. Okay, that's one problem down. Now back to the problem of getting back into this cave. Now I hate walking up to the house every 5 seconds, getting down into this cave. It's, you know, it's a big run. Little Steve's getting worn out. And I'm just going to set up a little receiver dish down here. Hopefully there shouldn't be too many. Oh yeah, there will be. Look at this. Oh, I set up a big area of darkness over there. They're not going to be too happy about that. Let's see what we've got in here in terms of building materials. Absolutely nothing. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill in all of this area, making it look like it wasn't even here. I'm not sure how I balanced that on that torch, but it's fine. Okay, now I'm going to enclose this bit, put that there. This is the ultimate defense, okay, or at least, okay, this means that you won't get sort of ambushed. Nothing can get you in here. Cave spiders can, but we're not near they're not strongholds. Abandoned mineshaft. We're not near an abandoned mineshaft, so it's fine. Or we might be near an abandoned mineshaft and then we're in much danger, but you know. So the way I've been doing the rest of these is just to take out these 2 blocks, take out that 3rd block, put the receiver on, give it, well, I'm not giving it that much of a, I suppose I can give it really anything, and then set the frequency name. So we will set the name to cave. Why not? Cave. It's quick, it's simple. And then I just put these ones back. Or I try to put those ones back. Yep. And then put one in the middle, take it out. Doesn't look like anything's there, it's pretty cool. And then, was it orange? Yep, orange. So now if I buzz the signal for cave, cool. Okay. So let's see what we've got out here in terms of killing us. So we've got nothing around here that's gonna. Oh, got a crafting table. Didn't even notice that. The amount of times I've been back into these caves. So I'll put that down. Why not there? Cool. One thing I notice is Enderman and stuff never seem to spawn in these sort of wide open areas. You get a lot more slimes sort of wandering around though. And of course down here, a massive area of darkness. I really do not know what. Oh, look at that. In the distance, an Enderman, just to prove me wrong. Why can't I have anything, Enderman? Yes, I'm not liking the odds of me surviving in those caves too much. but it's fine. Of course I will eventually hit the right thing. So I'm just going to buzz it back, bring myself back in here, and we'll get on with something else. Now, specifically, now we did need to go back down into here actually. I'm just being silly. But we only need to come over here. And we need to fill this up with lava. Put that there so it doesn't look ugly. And we come back in here, close this off again. Buzz that twice. Buzz that once, and we're back. And we have everything we need to create this black hole band. So, firstly, we need to create the iron band, which is just done like that. We get our bucket back, which is pretty cool. Then the dark matter on those sides and the string, and we've got the black hole band. Now, just to demonstrate, chuck these everywhere, why not? Get them in sort of every corner, why? There we go. You press G to activate this, and pretty much everything that you drop on the floor comes towards you, which means you can run and pick things up, which is, pretty cool. So I'm just going to go sleep. And we're back. So let's see what we have in the industrial chest. We definitely need to get rid of some of this sticky resin. So how are we in terms of matter? Okay, we can't do what I wanted to do yet. But I reckon if I went down there mining, then we'd easily be able to do it. Now with these two things in here, if I drop something out here, it instantly gets sucked into this bag and slowly gets turned into, better things, iron, whatever else. Let's see, this macerator's still got some time to go. Okay, so it's 32 out per tick. Look at him. The devil. Well, you know what? Every house's roof should be glass just to see those guys. So let's see what we can do in here. This special tubing is pretty cool. I'll get onto what it does later on, but it is definitely something we need to look at. I may need to go and retrieve Buddy. He seems to be trapped down in there eternally. Why do we have two crafting logistic pipes out? Let me just grab them out. We should probably get the workbenches out as well, yeah. Okay, so I'll pull them as well. And we'll go and push in two of our recipes. So we'll go to the crafting room. Is the crafting room a blue signal? Oh, the crafting room didn't work last time either. It doesn't really seem to like working. Right. Damn. Be right back. Just remembered that this lever, while it was off, was not sending anything to this, and it was always checking for that lever to be on. So of course it wasn't going to send anything down to here. Just gonna... Come on, buddy. He's standing up now, which means he's starving to death. Out we go. In fact, you need to be there. Cool. Sit in this corner. I will hit you with a wrench. There we go. Only your backside though, so you're not in too much pain. Now let's see where we can go with this. Okay, I've decided. But I need... This is just sort of stock, I suppose, pushing into my inventory to drop those ender pearls in. What else do we need lots of? In fact, I don't know, that should be enough. We need loads of these, so let's see how we're doing. We need 6 obsidian, 7 stone wafers, and 11 glowstone dust. There are better ways of doing this than what I'm thinking of. The way I'm thinking of seems to be the easiest for the time being. So, I am going cave exploring. See, that works when that lever's up. Yeah, I sorted the problem. Cave, let's go. And by cave exploring, I mean digging for hours on end and not showing you guys. So bye. Okay guys, we're in this cave. Oh, that's depressing. I'll show you over here. I just wanted to say, I just found this massive ravine. I am playing on peaceful, that's why I have all this cave behind me that isn't filled with angry things trying to rip out my eyeballs. That's just because I'm mining, and you know, it's pointless to have the chase as well as, you know, running around. So I just wanted to show you a feature of the Philosopher's Stone. If you stand back a bit and right click on lava, it will turn into obsidian, which is pretty cool as an effect. It does create darkness, however, which is sometimes bad. And water, I believe it has to be a source block though, turns to ice, which is pretty cool as well. Yeah, so back to mining. Okay guys, I was on the way back from mining, and I just happened to notice this little block here. Now this, I don't know if you can hear that. I do believe I'm recording game sound, but just in case you can't hear it, you should be able to, but just in case you can't, it's making a squidgy, sort of sludgy sound. And you see there's some up here as well. It's horrible stuff. This is one of two things, and I really hope it's not the second of the first of the things that I'm going to mention. It is either Thorncraft Taint or Mistcraft Ruin or Corruption or whatever it's called. I'm really hoping it's Taint. I've got no real way of finding out right now except to like Google it or something. So yeah, I'm hoping it's Taint. I've just got to maneuver my way out of these caves. Actually, I don't. I can just, there we go, chuck down a portal there. Get rid of them both. Cool. Okay, now we're back in here. I'll show you my bag. I only did a few more minutes mining, but you can see I have 2 red matter. Now this red glowy stuff here, that's the red matter. Now red matter is roughly 3, I believe, dark matter. Looks about right. But I'm not going to use it. I'm going to chuck it in there, just teach it to my table. I'm going to get 4 of these dark matter out. I'm going to put them in a shape like that to get 4 dark matter blocks. Then I'm going to chuck them in there to learn them. And I believe, oh no, we just didn't have enough. Okay, let's see about diamonds. I'll take these ingots that are showing up. Cool. So we'll throw in that, throw in that, throw in that, and we have another one. Cool. Now we should be able to, that was my alarm clock, we should be able to build the TM furnace, which is 8 dark matter blocks around a single furnace block. And this thing is ultra powerful and probably a bit over powerful, but you know, that's why I like it. So time to craft, I guess. Cool, that is the dark matter furnace. I'm just going to shove it in there to learn it, because this has got an EMC value because it is part of the equivalent exchange mod. No, I can't do that. I'll have to do it this way. Get some Mobius fuel. Sweet. Now I need to get everything that hasn't smelted out of here, and a load of this tin ore and copper ore from my bag, and then I'm just going to dump the furnace. I'll dump it over here because then it's out the way but still in my way. So you see, I'm dumping ore in here and a lot of it is going in, except that last slot. That's It's slightly confusing. I'm just going to show you it like this. You ready? Look at how fast that goes. Okay, it goes that fast, and every single time it smelts a single ingot, a single ore, it has the chance of forming 2 ingots. So if you look at it, sometimes it'll do 1, sometimes it'll do 2. And then once that's done, it'll come to this side, which is pretty cool. And I will be using the DM furnace and certainly the RM furnace, the red matter furnace, which is a lot more expensive, I believe. I'm not sure if they changed the recipe. I'm sure they have at some point. Let's just see. Oh no, it's a lot cheaper these days to make one of those. Okay, cool. Still not very cheap, but you know, cheaper than it was. So I mean, I've got gold now coming out of my ears, which is pretty cool. It's almost one single dark matter made out of gold, so you know, this furnace has its advantages. I'm just doing this to hurry along that thing because that thing isn't getting enough energy to barely push some dusts out to copper, so I kind of feel sorry for it. And this thing will just smelt forever. Mobius fuel is an incredibly powerful piece of fuel. I'm not sure how long it smelts for. I can't find anywhere where it says how much fuel it uses, which is a shame. I've got the EMC sort of fuel use stuff, which I'll get onto pretty soon. In fact, I will get onto now, because I need this ring. This is one of my favourite rings. It needs 4 dark matter. I don't know. No, there's no way I'll be able to get that yet. I'm gonna bump gold up to the top there. I'm not sure whether this creates mod items when you smelt, so I'm going to have to look at that. Yes, it does. Look at those wafers. Now, this is convenient because getting one of these furnaces, an electric furnace or whatever else kind of furnace to do things like this is extremely difficult. So on a test world, I built a machine that used a rotary macerator and a red matter furnace, as well as some other things that I can't yet kind of speak about because, you know, I want to save them a little while. And they created about 12 times more fuel than I put in, to the point where I had to have a second chest feeding fuel in, which became kind of ridiculous, but there we go. And because this thing burns fuel so quickly, and okay, I want to kind of spoil something for you. If you just look at this, this flame, while that goes to 0, it just runs out. So I figured out that it will be pointless, like absolutely completely pointless, to put in loads of Mobius fuel and Aetanalus fuel, which is the next level up, when it's going to just use it. So I, as an instant reaction, built a machine that used wood, and it'd burn a wood and instantly put it back in terms of EMC, which is pretty cool as well. So now, cool, I've got the copper and tin in there from that. Everything else though is in this Klein star. Okay, and I've got roughly 3 dark matter from that. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that it creates these stone wafers because I was getting low on those. There we go. Now I should be able to create some stone wires from that. I'll request, I don't know, 30 of those. Cool. I'm gonna just chuck those in that chest. I'll deal with them later. No, it's fine. I was gonna pick up that and use it somewhere else, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go in here. I love watching the stone wafers turn into stone wires because it's just a rush of madness. But I like it when they go up here and things as well. So I'm going to find a recipe that really chucks the materials around. Of course, it's better if it's building a lot of the material stuff as well, so you can see them start to filter through. It's pretty cool. I need to maybe add some acceleration gates around them. I think acceleration gates are in logistics pipes. I'm not entirely sure at all. No, I don't think so, actually. That's a good question. Okay. I'm not sure what I just saw then, but I probably want it. That's a rose. Okay. So this room, this is for the bees. I still haven't done anything with the bees because I am just waiting for a fix. Basically, at the moment, when I put a bee in, I think it's the Arboretum, or I can't remember, wherever you're supposed to put bees, I literally cannot remember the name of it, it crashes my entire game, so I'm gonna fix that and then bring it back. You are a dog. Okay, so that's gonna continue doing that. Now we should create the expert level solar panel that I was talking about before. So I'm going to chuck those in the industrial section. Sweet, so they're over there. Let's go solar. I don't like those solar panels because I built hundreds of those originally thinking they were these ones. They didn't give me any electricity. I think generators is going to be our biggest thing, as I don't know if this will create that silver. Cool, iron. I don't know if this will create, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Refined iron, that's it. I don't know if this will create refined iron when I use it. It will. Does it have the extra chance? I'm trying to wait for a separation. No, I think it just smelts it evenly. How you'd expect it. Yeah, there's no difference there. Which is cool, but, you know, I wanted a difference. But I'm glad we've got all this refined iron now, because it means we can spam create these machine blocks. Which is awesome, and then I can just chuck a machine block in here. I don't know if I have the recipe for a machine block, actually. Is that a machine block? Yes, it is. It just looked like, I don't know, sugar or ice or something. Just because I can, I'm going to smelt a hell of a lot more of this stuff. So, iron. It's a large investment, but, you know, if I never have to do it again, it's a fair investment. So if I just chuck all the iron into here, machine blocks there as well, then I should be able to just come over here and request 11 of those. Sweet, I don't have to craft them manually. That is always good. And this one might give us a little bit of a light show. No, it won't actually, it'll be boring as heck. Oh well. What we got in here so far? We got the 3 that were automatically in the machine. I won't put them back in just... In fact, I'll put them in here. Why not? Put those in as well. Put all of that in. You know, I've got to make my whole thing work a bit harder. It just doesn't seem to be pulling its weight around here anymore. Even though, you know, I've only seen it for about, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe. So let's see where we're going with this. We've got that. Okay. I want to know, do you like sticky resin? Yep, sticky resin. Yes, it does. Wow, this furnace literally does everything. I'm pretty sure it won't do everything though, because unless they added default smelting or something, I'm not sure exactly how they go about doing that. Cool. I've got all of my machine blocks now. And a lot of rubber as well, which is pretty awesome because I thought I'd have to supply that till the end of time. I'm a bit worried about this. It's going a little bit too slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out this module. And what I'm going to swap it out for is the quicksort module. 4 lapis, a diamond gear. I don't know if I've got enough for a diamond gear. 4 diamond and 4 gold ingot. That's cool. You see, it gives you like in the chat, where normally Minecraft chat would be, it gives you like a nice comprehensive view of where you're going with the items, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I'll order that diamond pipe. What else do we, diamond gear? What else do we need? 4 lapis, 3 redstone, and I have the module thing, so I'll be able to easily do that. So we're looking for lapis, 4 of them, sweet, and it needs redstone. Oh, it hasn't even, because I wasn't creating it like that. 3 of those, and the blank module. I really should get a machine going to create the blank modules, or not a machine, the other thing, a little sorting crafting table mechanism thing. Okay, so it's like that, with those around the top, blank module, and the diamond gear. Now this is a pretty powerful one, not recommended for home use. It does mean I can pull these out. I can use those in another better place. So now, when I add a stack of anything in, of course anything that's got a home, it will pull it out. What I'm going to do is quickly replace this pipe with the chassis MK1 now that I know it doesn't need anything stronger. I'll pull that out, use the wrench, add the quicksort module, find my piece of wood, don't drop my bag, there we go. And now let's find something to drop in here. In fact, I'll just drop whatever's in here now. Sweet. This has all got a place, and you'll see how lightning fast it likes to do things. There we go, it's all gone. That'll all sort itself into here, but it'll come in like a chest full at a time rather than a tiny bit at a time, which is pretty cool. So let's see, 64 straight in, and get ready for it. It should come into here. Anytime. Unless I put it in somewhere else as well. I've put it in here. That's cool. Wow, I nearly thought I had a massive logistical error somewhere. I'd have went underneath here and there'd have just been a pile of goodies. So all this is working okay. I'm just checking for my pile of goodies now. Nope, no pile of goodies. Everything seems to be working okay, so I'm going to take that as a positive sign. Gotta always remember to pull that switch there. We didn't quite get the solar panel done this episode, but I'm going to wrap up now. Okay, we've got a lot of rubber, so I'm going to make some copper pipe, copper wiring quickly. I'll make 120. Let's see how that goes. Request 6. That is a good thing. When your request for 120 copper wire is successful, that is a good thing. That is also probably quite nice to watch. Let's see. Yep, look at it all filtering around there. Cool. Okay then. Now we know that that is working. We should start getting some into here. Sweet. Okay, and that will give us enough of an opportunity to improve these machines. You are still a dog. Okay, next episode we have to start working on this thing. I mean, I have literally said it every episode that we're going to start working on this. But yeah, so carbon plates. We need a lot of coal dust. So let's go see how much coal dust we actually do need. We need 4 coal dust to make one of these. Then we need 2 of these to make one of these. One of these in a compressor to make one of these. Wow, we're going to be going for a while next episode. But yeah, this is a bit of a short one. Oh, look at all those cables going in there. Every time I go past you, look at me. I'm going to dump you in a portal. Where should we send you? Send you to the B room. That's wrong, is it? I don't know. Yeah, that was very wrong. Get in the B room. What? How did you... You're a witch. Stay. Okay. No, you need to... I'm gonna pry you away from the door. Yeah. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. Why do you want to go outside? It's clearly dark. Okay. You're getting portal gunned all over the place. I'm gonna put you right there. I'm hoping this doesn't cause that horrible glitch I had that one time. Cool. Boom. Ha. I really like this area. Hopefully I'll be able to add the bees. Don't do that. Next episode. That's irregular. Oh well. But until next episode,